Greetings, Libra. Thanks for following here. Hey, in case you missed it, this is the second part of the Aquarius-Ease on readings. If you missed it, there's a link below in the description. There will also be one at the end of this video on the cards to the strong report of 2-3 to 2-9. And in this next video, we'll be picking up those stories, so you'll actually see the second layer of cards over what occurred in the reading of 2-3 to 2-9. All right, Libra, we'll catch you on the inside. What's going on, Libra? We're back. Part 2 to continue the Aquarius-Ease on. We're picking up after the strong of 2-3 to 2-9 for what goes long. Excuse me. Woo. If you missed that first part of the reading, that's what these cards are here that I'm just starting to reveal underneath. And the second layer, well, the one that's here on top, is actually the John Holland Psychic Tarot Oracle deck and the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So these 5 cards, the ones in the center, are what you have in common. This is your side, that's their side. All those stories could flip-flop, and it's good for you to know your own designations here. Center card is the current situation. This is the recent past or challenge. Near future, sort of a guidance. This is our underlying factors, reason for why we might be looking at this. And this is our future potential. All right. Oh, did I mention this is the Tarot of Sexual Magic, one for you and one for them. Let's see what we've got showing up here in the center. Hope. I do like that. Libra. That's a number 17. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, this is very much like the Star card, which is really the season we're in. This is typically an Aquarius style energy. We're actually in the Aquarius-Ease on, and this is major arcana energy. We're hearing for some of you that have been trying to manifest some kind of ideal situation, whatever it is. It's like whatever you have put your faith and your hope into, whatever you have called in some cases, like we saw for the strong of 2-3 to 2-9, it's like a coming together of very like energies. We've got somebody calling it a soulmate and this urge to merge, if you will, and perhaps honeymoon, and what it might be like to see a plan coming together. So let's see what we can find out here. Recent past challenge 8, positive movement forward. Wow. So it looks like some of you might have taken somebody up on whatever this offer was, because this Ace of Wands is what was showing up on their side of the energy. It was real passionate energy, and in some cases I'm hearing it's like it was somebody showing you an angle of yourself maybe you didn't realize it was there, and the direction that it called you towards. And for some of you all, it might be a new way to earn, or a new way to embrace the physical side of your life. And this is pretty stabilizing too. You see these people, wow, there's only one in this image. typically in this style energy, this is somewhat like the 8 to 9 of Pentacles in a more traditional deck. This is almost the very end of this particular suit in this deck. This deck only goes to 9, and you see this person has already departed, but although they have a friend with them, it's kind of like they're in their own private surroundings is what I'm hearing. And so for some of you all, I'm hearing this might have been a decision to either leave a situation where you might have actually had what appeared to be other support, because hearing for some of you all, there might have been somebody there before. This might either be a change of residence. In some cases, it's somebody that left. But it leaves you for the higher, is what I'm hearing. There was actually a situation where it was like people that were in a relationship might have changed the status of their relationship, but continued to live together, even though somebody might have moved on in a relationship, a new relationship. But it might have been for financial reasons and stable, housing reasons and other factors. Like I'm hearing good loyalty reasons. And if anybody can do that, honestly, I've seen it be a lot of times you, Libra, just for being able to keep somewhat of a grounded approach on otherwise sort of airy energy. It's a special talent with you. But I'm hearing for those of you that decided to follow whatever that little twinkle is that might surprise you about how somebody even has been looking at you or talking about you. Because I'm hearing for some of you, it's like a relief. It's like, wow, somebody was sort of like talking me up, and I'm hearing it's taking you in a really good place, and it's like something dark is behind you. And I'm hearing for some of you, it's like hearing a call and like being even willing to go overseas. I'm hearing for some of you all, this is about some travel, and I'm hearing it might even be like a long flight, or maybe you're taking a boat. These people are in a boat here. So let's see what else is going on. There's a strong earth element here to this. So I feel like it's something that's going to stabilize how you feel, if not put, wealth into your life. Well, this is beautiful. So if you're not in love, somebody's really seeing eye to eye with you, Libra. This Two of Cups, this is like the Two of Cups. This is the Two Spiritual Union card in this deck. It's a lot like the Two of Cups. And it's also kind of like the Three of Cups too, though, because it's like the shared love is what brought them together, but it's like that third entity that they've already made. And it's like this light that's protected for some of you all. If you were in a relationship that's just going to a whole other level, congratulations. I'm hearing it's sort of like honeymoon style energy. This is like good conception energy. In fact, I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like if you're on vacation or something, because these are 2 8s here. This is 17. It's like an 8. That's an 8. That's a 2. And we've got this like Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, soulmate energies, positive moments. I'm hearing it's like some of you all are going to conceive a child during Aquarius-Ease on the Aquarius season, and just say son or maybe daughter, Kids choose you. They'll let you know. Let's see here. It's beautiful. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. For the one that's been calling in the soulmate, I mean, this is just beautiful. This is somebody that's got passion as well. That's an Ace of Wands underneath there. And this is 2 coming together here too, a 2 of Wands. Wow. Okay, so let's see what's at the root. Shadow. Okay, so this is an 18, so we have 17 to 18. Also another major arcana. Libra. I'm hearing it's like, kind of like yin and yang with you two. It's like, and it's not necessarily who you thought either, because it's like bringing out a side of you that I'm hearing. It's not that you didn't know you could be comfortable with it. It's kind of like, wow, I didn't know that was there. But when you hear it, it's like the perspective, or maybe it's just the way the feedback is delivered to you, that it makes sense to you. It's like you get it and you're like, yeah. And at the same time, it's almost kind of like, if somebody said that just a little bit different, I probably would have been like, whatever, you know, or no. And it's just like, it only happens that way if you're really with somebody, you know, you're in the presence of somebody that's really like a soulmate. That's like, that is a heart-to-heart level right there. You know, look at this. It's like, you're seeing that, and then look how they meet their souls, you know? That's like, that's probably one of my favorite cards. And then those two together, it's like, that's just a very nice way to witness the shadow energy, because this is like the moon. A lot of times this is illusions. Sometimes it can be outright lies, deceptions, things we don't want to look upon or within ourselves, because it's like a power struggle that sometimes we are not emotionally inventoried to deal with. And something that deep, with all of this hope, positive movement, and the support of all this passion, this new passion. 1, 2 aces here, the Page of Wands, soulmate, completion energy of the world, the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, and the honeymoon here. This, I don't know what else to say about that. It's very well supported for durability. If you're looking for something that can grow and feel just complete within itself, this does that. And there is a tendency here to excuse me, project, absolutely, with the moon and with the shadow. And I'm hearing, actually, in this situation, it might be a good thing. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, especially if you have like a distance communication with this person in some way or another, you might be projecting. And for some of y'all, this is about astral projecting and how you have been sending bits of your light energy together, and maybe plans coming together. You know, it says honeymoon here. I'm hearing for some of y'all, this is making actual long plans. And what that 2 of Wands might have been, if there was a decision and a hope and a dream and a willingness to take that step forward. And I'm hearing, if somebody makes that conversation happen here, it's going to happen on this side. And I'm hearing, you're going to want to do it. Ooh, nice. Okay, let's see what's going on with this, because this is like an offer for some of you. It's like pending. This is stuff that happens in the 9th house. That's what this 18 is. It's 9. It's the moon. It's our 9th gate that is protected now in these chakras, where we have the earth and the soul star chakra unified within the balance of water, and why you can add it or subtract it and still take yourself to a 7. Okay, let's see here. What do we have in the potential future outcome? Well, this is a shakeup. That's a 17. So we have, oh no, 16, 17, 18. Look at this. This is all major arcana, back to back to back. Disruption. This is like the Tower. I'm hearing, for some of you, this is expression of passionate energy. There's a very scorpionic tie here. For others, I'm hearing it's like, for a few of you, this is somebody coming from the past. When they see this movement coming together, trying to shake something up. I'm hearing somebody might have a breakdown if they hear that somebody went on their honeymoon, is what I'm hearing for somebody. Careful with that. Wow, that's a big message on that one. And hearing it's more like if there's an ex that might have been out of the picture for a little while, it's like seeing somebody sharing this kind of attention over here might really shake it up a little bit. I'm hearing if it's the one, if you've been like living with them and it's like ho-hum, whatever. I don't see it going like that. I'm seeing that more like if it's like the one that you weren't living with. Freaking out. And I'm hearing for some of you, that might actually just kind of fuel the fire, you know, where it's just like better because you're not going to have to deal with it. You're going to be kind of far. Oh, it's that fun. Okay, let's see what we can find out with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Your card here, Libra. Okay. Well, look, we have the moon here, just like the shadow. Here we go, another 18. That's the moon in this deck. Sometimes this is like Scorpio, sometimes this is like Pisces style energy. I'm hearing for some of y'all, this is like it's like got this beach here, there's like people here on the water here, there's like these couples here in front of the beach. I'm hearing for some of y'all, this is definitely travel coming up for you all later, if not soon. I'm hearing anywhere from like 8 weeks to 18 months. You have to know your deals. Just seeing these numbers here, but this is double down on shadow, and I'm hearing, ooh. Here's the thing. This is like a lot of psychic energy too. It's like, if you are somebody that is hiding from yourself or hiding from your spouse, it's like, it's kind of like, what is that? You know, a negative times a negative equals a positive. It's almost like something's going to overturn and the light gets exposed, and it's going to be a big disruption if that happens. And I'm hearing, if there's a double down situation where it's like, you know, truth is being exposed and like somebody is coming out with the truth for you, I'm hearing it's going to be a good thing. I feel like you're going to totally be ready for it here. Let's see what their Tarot of Sexual Magic card is all about here. Libra. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. Somebody is really fixated. They might be very fixated on you, especially if they have some Virgo in their chart. And I'm hearing for some of you, be careful, because for some of you all, I mean, she looks like she's kind of content here. She might be kind of out of it, though. I'm hearing for some of you all, there might be somebody from the past that has a little bit of a hold. And if it's there, it's financial, is what I'm hearing. That's not for everybody. That's for very few people. For others, though, I'm hearing this is actually pretty good. It's like, especially if you're going away somewhere together, or if this is your spouse, make time and just be alone if you can, because I'm hearing it's like double down on couples time. Because it's like somebody needs personal attention here. And I think it's going to be very balancing, because here we have like the 8 of the earth energy in this suit, and here we have the 9 of the pentacles on this side, which is like, it's really, really close. And there's just a lot of a seeing eye to eye vibe here. And I'm hearing it's like, the only way, I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like, if you haven't really spent time with this person, it might not be that you haven't spent time with them. It might just be that you haven't spent time with them in this capacity, especially if this is somebody that's been like a colleague, or like maybe you knew them from, I don't know, I'm just hearing like from before. It's like if you like knew them from before, it's like seeing them differently if they've recently invited you out or made a comment about something you do and how it could help, because it looked like you could be making money together and having some kind of stabilizing factor. And I'm hearing it's like the only thing that could maybe be weird is it just sounds like it could be two different stories that I'm getting right now, but I'm hearing like one on one side where it's like somebody has an ex that might suddenly start showing some interest, and it's kind of like a little bit of a lurky vibe, but it's mostly only because they're feeling triggered by seeing all of this like passionate new start energy. It's like, you know, like wanting something you can't have anymore. And I think this is a different one that I'm seeing here, where it's kind of like another, it's a similar vibe for somebody about someone else's couple is what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing it's like, it's almost like somebody might have modeled a relationship that you had admired on some level, but I'm hearing it's like you might have just thought like, oh, I could never have a relationship like that, but if I did, I'd really like it, you know, or something along those lines. And I'm hearing that might be why we're seeing like two instances of the moon, where it's like maybe you told yourself certain things because you had gotten into a certain role in your life before, especially if it's like something that's been going on for like 10 to like 21 years, because, you know, we were looking at the Wheel of Fortune in the world, so it's like major things, themes that have taken a long time for you to develop the sense of hope and like a new idea of spiritual union and stuff. And so it's like maybe you just didn't see that. It's like not like you were trying to have certain illusions, because I feel like you're like really super spiritual, really, really psychic. It's just like you got used to certain things about yourself. And I'm hearing it's like it's casting a whole new light, and it's almost like, wow, I had an idea of what this might be like, and just kind of seeing yourself coming face to face with that. And I think that it's a highly transformative time right now. And I would just be wise, especially if you have people around you. I'm just hearing it might be a weird combo if it's somebody that was like real strong in Virgo and maybe like I'm hearing Scorpio, Pisces, like at the same time, like those three things. It's like, ooh, if that was like your ex, oh my goodness. They might not know how to handle what's next for you, especially if somebody comes open with their light and it feels like some kind of like light bath, like a honeymoon, and like you might want to get together with them, because I hear they might be inviting you somewhere soon. And if they do, I think it's going to be really sweet, and I think you're going to want to go, and I think it might be happening in like August. That's what it's looking like here, if you had to ask. All right, that's what I've got for now, Libra. I love you. I hope this is helpful. Let me know if you like. Feel free to chat if you want. We also have Very Fine Martians. It's a chat room. If you feel like you'd benefit from your own reading, feel free to hit me up. If I don't hear from you, just know I love you. And we'll catch you again soon. We're back for another one. Bye for now.
Promise that you'll catch me.